The woman lay across the airplane wing, struggling to twist open the fuel tank cap. She tapped on the window, signaling her boyfriend to pass her some alcohol. Quickly, she poured it into the tank. But before half the bottle was inside, a sudden gust of wind blew it away. Her boyfriend had to hand her another one. This time, she gripped the bottle firmly and carefully emptied all the beer into the tank. The fuel gauge slowly began to rise, but one bottle wasn't enough. The woman grabbed a stronger liquor and poured it in. Soon the gauge climbed by 10%. For the first time, they felt a glimmer of hope. However, just as her boyfriend gave her the last bottle, it slipped from his hands and fell. The airplane started trembling, but luckily, the woman reacted quickly and held onto the wing to keep herself steady. With no more alcohol left, she climbed back into the cabin. Then, her boyfriend spotted a small island in the distance, just big enough for an emergency landing. If they could reach it, they might survive. The woman returned to the pilot's seat and aimed toward the island. Yet despite searching carefully, they couldn't locate it again. Even worse, their fuel was almost gone. As the plane's rotor slowly stopped, it lost power and began gliding downward. Just as the woman was ready to give up, the man spotted the island again. They chose to attempt an emergency landing. As they descended, the woman clutched the controls and tried to keep the aircraft level, but they still crashed. The violent impact knocked both of them unconscious. Water quickly poured in the cabin as the airplane sank. Fortunately, the woman regained consciousness just in time. She tried to wake her boyfriend, but he wouldn't move. As the cabin filled, she forced the door open and dragged him up to the surface. After some effort, the man finally revived. Just as they thought they were safe, they realized the water was rising again. The woman suddenly understood the truth. The island was nothing more than a shallow sandbar that would vanish beneath the incoming tide. Losing faith, she broke down in tears. The water kept rising, the sandbar shrinking, until it reached their bodies. Soon, only their toes could barely touch the bottom. In that moment, they both felt overwhelming despair. Wanting to give his girlfriend more time, the man insisted she take his life jacket. Touched by his sacrifice, she hugged him tightly. At that exact moment, a fishing boat appeared in the distance. At last, they were saved.